Over the past 25 years, the Sports Trust has stayed true to its mandate of implementing sustainable sports projects and providing equipment and kit for schools and communities, giving both abled and differently abled citizens an opportunity to participate in sport. Jackie Matebula, the current chairman, and Anita Matthews, the executive director, provide an insight into the trust and its long-term sustainability.
Organizations are entities, just like a human being. So to be a good corporate citizen, it's important for organizations to make sure that they participate in the development of society. And then the Sports Trust is that vehicle. Our vision has been enhancing education through sport. You know that if you educate the young and then you make them active, there's a very good chance for them to succeed, not only in sports, but in their academic performance as well.
As the Trust, we try to, as much as we bring sport, we try to extend ourselves to make certain that when we invest in a community, that we leave it better off than what we found it. And go looking towards the next 25 years is that we want to build on that and make certain that we reach more schools, and that through that, the resources that we place in schools, that they become fully integrated and used by the extended community.
The multi-purpose sport court is a world-class facility which allows more than 5 sports to be played on one court and creates a hub of sporting activity in the communities and schools in which it is placed. It boasts durability, lateral joint support, low maintenance costs, and eco-friendly features.
This facility is going to change the lifestyle of these learners and the entire community at large. You can see the learners are so excited. They've been waiting for this moment. It's good for the community because currently, like I was saying, there is a group of people, adults, that have started with this exercising thing. So they do it in the morning. What they do, we brisk walk towards the Bakubung, and then from Bakubung we come back and do exercises. So I think this is going to be an advantage for them.
It's the whole community that's going to benefit, and my wish, my dream is that we could see more communities benefiting out of this, not just the community of Vredog, but even surrounding villages, that can benefit out of this. The invitation has been made out to other schools to also come and use this facility, and I'm certain that it won't be just the school children coming here, but also the elder people that will be coming here. But like I say, for us as a department is to see more of these being rolled out in other communities as well.
Something that keeps me going right now is that sports enhances the confidence in me, because previously I'm not really a confident person, or a person that has a low self-esteem. So with sports I can be able to enhance that. So I'm telling young people, with sports you can actually enhance that, and there's also a lot of opportunities with sports.
The combi court that you see behind me, that the girls are playing netball, is what we have just donated to them. And also we've come with equipment and other things to help the center to work better in the name of Madiba.
Having a facility like this at Alcape High School brings our school pride and joy, and also fitness to a lot of children at school. My mom likes netball, and I exercise a lot with my coach, and the fitness is very difficult for me.
Atletiek het my baie gehelp, veral om my van die straat af te hou, om nie verkeerde dinge te doen nie. En ek het baie vriende gemaak, kinders atlete wat ek nie ken nie. Ons is baie ons het nou vriende geraak. En in die huishouding is my mense is baie trots op dit. En wat ek uitvoer, die skool is baie trots op my en hoe hoog ek die skool se naam maak.
I think this type of facility is a really good thing because it helped our community a lot. I train here with under 11 boys, and for them to play on a compact surface, very small. They said the Brazilians, their junior football, they are only playing 7 or 5 aside. So it helped a lot the clubs in Oakip.
The Board of Trustees provide guidance in terms of corporate governance policies to ensure that due processes are maintained within the trust.
Together with our trustees, we have an approach of a duty of care, and we make certain that every delivery to a community is all-inclusive and that we deliver to the best of our abilities.
The Sports Trust, through that excellent governance process, has had clean audit record throughout its history. Of all the more than 250 projects that the Sports Trust has implemented, we have had excellent audit outcomes.
We are very grateful to our Board of Trustees for their visionary and strategic leadership that has ensured the 25-year existence of the trust that we are currently celebrating, and also our long-term sustainability going forward. A big concern for our communities and municipalities is the maintenance of facilities and sports services. And the board reviewed the products that is around globally to ensure that we bring the best products to the disadvantaged communities of South Africa. And we then invested into a sports surface which we call the multi-purpose sports courts. And we've been placing that into schools around the country.
You just have to go to the launch of one of our projects, such as if we go to a school and we launch or hand over a sports class, multi-purpose sports court, and you glance through the audience, and the audience there is the school children, and you look at their faces and you look at those big smiles from the little ones. I'm telling you, that sticks with you, for many more years, if not the rest of your life.
And what we have seen around the schools and communities is that this facility has really become fully inclusive. And that means that whilst it is within the school grounds, it is effectively also utilized by the community club structures. And this is due to the fact that the schools and the community club structures then sign a memorandum of understanding in terms of what and how they will utilize this facility. Sharing resources is what we have to do in our country to ensure that everyone has fair access and that we are able to level the playing fields for sport in this country.
Renovations to the Wembley Stadium in Johannesburg took place in 2016, and the National Department of Sport and Recreation South Africa partnered with the Sports Trust to facilitate this upgrade. It is used for national basketball leagues, local and international, and also hosts netball teams, churches, and various other organizations during the course of the year, due to its multifunctionality.
We're grateful when we started to work with Sports Trust that they agreed when City of Joburg gave us the almost falling apart structure, that they would assist us with the structural improvement. So whatever you see around the arena, the color, the way it looks like an arena where there's a lot of activity around it is simply because we've been assisted quite a lot by the Sports Trust.
In the last 6 years since I've been playing in the BNL, it now has a little bit life to it. There's a little bit light, and as well as the artistic structure to it in terms of the posters and the signage and so forth. So they've done very good renovation and development. So now it looks like a basketball stadium, and as the name of it is, which is a home of basketball, which it is. And now you can see it basically in all of its design that is in the layout.
The upgrades that were made when BNL started were basically one of the best that we've seen, because we've been seeing wooden floors on NBA, and we've seen them in African championships, but you only get to play on them when you're going outside the country. So playing it at home and then using this facility, it's quite an upgrade, and we truly appreciate it.
Seeing this league on TV, I mean the renovations, it's encouraging. I mean, like now, I've been involved in the league since 2013. We've seen, you know, as the years progress, you know, you get newer officials coming in every time. So it's encouraging because even now, this year, we've started with a new crop of officials that have, like, you know, they're showing interest of coming in, developing. Everybody wants to officiate at a higher level. And this is the only opportunity, unfortunately, in the country. We don't have, you know, a lot of such opportunities. So it's very much encouraging. I mean, thanks to Sports Trust. I mean, renovating the place, making it more attractive.
We're using basketball as a tool, so when kids get to see such facilities being erected at home, it gives them hope that they will one day want to come and then be in this facility so that they can be able to showcase their talent.
The message to the youngsters that I'll give from a Western Cape Mountaineers perspective as well as my own brand perspective is to just basically use basketball as a tool to help enrich you in life, man. So not only on court but off court. So allow you to go to school for free and allow you to network and meet great people around the world, man, and in any endeavor that you wish to encounter. And it gets you a free education, which is the most important thing.
My personal vision is to see every child at every community, at every school, having access to play sport. It doesn't matter which sporting code they want to play, whether it's running, whether it's football or soccer, whether it's tennis or netball or volleyball or swimming. So if as a nation we can ensure that every child, wherever that child is, you know, has got access to infrastructure, has got access to sporting kit, you know, have got access to all the tools and coaching to play sport, I think we should have done very well as a nation.
We want to call on corporate South Africa to join hands with us to reach more of our communities. Because if we have a better individual, we will have a ripple effect to have a better community. And this will also create an environment to have a better local economy and a better South Africa at the end of the day. So we ask corporate South Africa to please help us in our vision and in our mandate to better our societies in South Africa.
We believe that enhancing education through sport is crucial to encouraging the youth to make positive, healthy lifestyle choices, and our various programs encourage their personal academic success and offering them life-changing experiences through their participation in sport. Join us for the inaugural Sports Trust Virtual Cycle Challenge on Sunday, 11th October 2020, and be a Sports Trust hero, helping us to raise funds for our communities. All ages are welcome. Use your road bike or mountain bike and cycle with your friends and family anytime on that day. Choose your distance of 5, 20, 50 or 108 kilometers. Enter online at www.cricket.co.za. Entry fee is 50 Rand per person. Terms and conditions apply, and please adhere to your COVID-19 protocols at the time of the challenge.